Besties, hello and welcome into this late night love reading. My name is Jazz and this is Earth Vibes Tarot. We are going to dive on in. Let's set the vibes, you guys. Not too dark. There we go. All right. So sit back, relax, take a chance. My love, smash your like buttons, leave your comments down below. Don't forget to make sure you're subscribed. Y'all, I'm having a brain fart. So this is going to be like a DM to DF late night love reading. Remember, you guys, just because it's divine masculine to divine feminine does not mean it is male to female. Masculine energy is just that, masculine energy. So whether you are male or female, just put yourself where you feel fit. And let's get started, you guys. Angel spirits and guides, thank you so much for bringing everybody together here for this message. What do they need to know or be aware of as it relates to the divine masculine to divine feminine and the Capricorn collective of love? Those that need this message. All right, so we have the moon energy, Cancerian energy, the 6D, divine feminine. So divine feminine is definitely on the divine masculine's mind. I feel like they are doing a lot of evolving. I feel like they may even be tapping into their own feminine energy, especially with the moon here and 6D. It really does feel like they're on kind of like a spiritual plight. Look, listen, divine masculine is up in this bitch. Listen, y'all. I'm gonna leave the emoji of the month right here. Make sure you guys leave it down below, especially if you are shy and don't want to leave a written comment. This is the best way to leave a comment. You don't have to do anything, just leave the emojis. I love y'all so much. But yeah, listen, this person is definitely on their spiritual grind. They're really focused on their emotions. They're in their unconscious, their spiritual self. I do feel like they may even be watching tarot readings. They may be kind of just on their own spiritual journey here, collective. I really do think that the feminine energy is kind of surrounding the masculine energy at this time for sure. Yeah, they are going through a rebirth. They are, listen, with the 4D, this is spirit energy, love energy, empathy energy, compassion, and they are having empathy and compassion for themselves on this journey and realizing it's exactly what they needed. Wow. Wow. It is a storming. It's been storming every Memorial Day, y'all. Show us what we need to see here, please, Spirit, for divine masculine to divine feminine, Capricorn energies, my Capricorn collective, ZM to ZF. What is going on here? Wow. Wow. This is the romance of a lifetime. So whoever is on your mind here, collective, this is your person, right? This is your person. Y'all two are in love. Y'all got this sense of emotion, this sense of connection. It is very spiritual in nature. For some of you, this may even be a reconciliation, right? For some of you, this may even be a reconciliation, and this may be a reconciliation you have been motherfucking waiting for. You know, a lot of people have been going on their own healing journey, and there may be somebody that they're reconciling with. And I want to let you know, hold on one second, I got this freaking window open, y'all. There may be somebody that is in their recent past. This may be, they're saying 2 to 5 years you've known this person, and this is energy. Sorry, I feel like it's a little dark. This is energy that is coming in here for you, Capricorn, coming back to you, right? You and this person coming together, and it just feels really, really good. I love this for you. I absolutely love this for you. Hold on one second. This is a reconciliation, 2 to 5 years. This could even be somebody that you've known from the past, but it definitely feels like the two of you are coming together in some sort of reunion fashion. Okay, you guys, so just kind of let that marinate for your situation. Let's see what is going on here. This divine masculine has definitely been through a rebirthing phase of of themselves. Now, this is emotional in nature. Yeah, they're coming forward here. Knight of Cups. Yeah, it is raining. If y'all hear pitter patters in the background, Knight of Cups. Like this person is coming forward with a sense of emotion, a sense of love. Do you see like the sun in the background? It's like things are getting better. Think like the sun is shining, things are getting better for your love life, for the sense of relationship. I feel like this person is coming up out of their emotions here, and they've got a lot that they want to say. They got a lot that's on their mind. I feel like you may even be dreaming about this person. They may be putting things out there, especially with the 6D, the moon energy. So you may be dreaming of this individual, picking up on signs and synchronicities of this individual. There's a lot that's kind of going on here, that could be happening with the two of you. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords and the Four of Cups with the Moon. So just really more confirmation there that whomever this is, the two of you are for sure in touch with one another. And I absolutely love that for you. Show us more here, please. Oh, yes, the Knight of Pentacles. Now, we love good knights because they do indicate action. Now, the Knight of Cups is emotional action, and the Knight of Pentacles, he is going to be a little bit more diligent, right? He moves a little bit slower, he's more practical, he has concern for certain things here. And I feel like this is, somebody that has been on this journey towards you for some time. Um, this is not somebody that you've had a connection with in the past. This is somebody that you've, and when I mean connection, they're saying like an actual full on, we were together, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, partnership, domestic partnership, whatever. None of that. It was just kind of maybe you guys were talking to each other, kind of come into knowing one another. I do feel like this Ace of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, again, more earth energy, more practical energy. It does state that there is something new, right? It's a new prosperous beginning that comes in. And I feel like this is about some sort of like decision, right? Decision making, right? They're making a decision here. There you are, Capricorn, Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. There may be some resistance going on here. I do feel like with the Queen of Pentacles, she is very earthly, very motherly. She's very prosperous. She's a caretaker. She's a nurturer. Um, and she really does take care of this pentacle. And I feel like the Seven of Wands, there's a little bit of resistance coming in. There may be this sense of, not just very cautious here, Capricorn. I feel like there's a cautious energy around you coming towards this individual when they come forward because of, um, you're loyal to yourself, you're loyal to what you have built for yourself, what you have worked for, and you don't want to really lose that. We have the Eight of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Queen of Cups, and the Hermit. I do suggest, if you are feeling this way, Capricorn, to go within. Um, the Eight of Swords is a restricted energy, right? And kind of feeling powerless and not wanting to let anybody in. But I feel like you're full of emotion, you're full of love, and I feel like there may be something that you also want to give towards this person, but may be fearful of doing. And the Seven of Wands is kind of there to show that. I do feel like there is a need for you to take a risk, take a chance, take a leap here, and kind of let your guard down a little bit. Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles. You've been watering your seeds, you've been watching things grow. I feel like this is your ability to reap a reward that comes to you, Capricorn. We have the King of Swords. We'll talk about him in a moment. Um, Reaping a reward that comes to you. And I feel like you've been very invested in yourself. You've been very invested in what you want, what you're looking for. So you're very cautious, which is okay. It's okay to be cautious. It's okay to make an assessment of the situation. Um, you may even be thinking about, making a direction change here in your life, especially with the Seven of Wands as well. But again, very cautious around it. That is okay. I do feel like with the King of Swords, this person is coming forward very openly, very honestly. We have air energy. And the King of Swords is Aquarius energy. So I do feel like this person has a lot that is on their mind. I do feel like they may even be kind of explaining themselves in a way that sets the tone. Um, Very mature. I feel like they're coming forward with love. The Ten of Wands and the Five of Wands with the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Um, I feel like it's been really hard for this person, to be honest with you, as well. They carry a lot of burdens. They carry a lot of other people's worries and woes. May just overextend themselves. And I feel like coming towards you, coming forward to you, Capricorn, I feel like it's like, okay, I want to let everything go and just be with Capricorn. Now, tell us more about this King of Swords. This person may have Aquarius in their chart, Libra, Gemini in energy, but there's definitely truth and conversation that comes forward. Nine of Pentacles, whoever this is, they're very independent. I feel like they're very, very single. Um, and I feel like this person may not even feel seen. There's something about the squirrel energy here. We have squirrels and squirrels. I feel like in squirrels, I feel like there's something about this person not feeling seen here. They're very successful. I feel like this person is impactful in their group, impactful to their environment here. But with the Devil card, there's something about them that they're they're hard on themselves for sure. And I feel like almost you and them kind of mesh well together. It's like peace be with us. Anything else that needs to come through here, please, before we clarify? Oh, what is going on here? Oh, wow. So there are burdens that are being put down here, Capricorn, on both of y'all's accounts for sure. There's major transformations, major endings that are happening, and what I'm seeing here is this is happening on not only an emotional scale but also on a financial scale. I feel like there are transformation and endings to challenges and difficulties that the two of you may have been dealing with, whether both dealing with the financial practical aspect and the emotional um, kind of soulful type of act, or both, like together. It's there's there's transformation here, and I feel like burdens can finally be let down. I feel like there is a sense of walking away, leaving things behind that can be left behind, moving on from this difficulty, moving on from this pain, moving on from this loss, right? In the multitude of sense, these hard times, like moving on from that, you can finally let these burdens go, like you're moving on from them. And that's what is so powerful, because it feels like, especially with the Eight of Pentacles, it's like putting the fine details on things. There's it's like the skill. High Priestess, the Page of Wands, the Ten of Swords. It's like this is the end of a difficult time in your life. This is the end of a difficult period in your life. And I feel like the both of you dealing with the emotional, practical, material type of matter. Um, and it's like the all of the work that you've done, all of the energy and effort that you've put in over your life, it's finally coming to use here. Eight of Pentacles, and the two of you are like creating this beautiful new connection. Now, the first thing I want to clarify is that Eight of Pentacles. So let's dive into this. Tell us about this Eight of Pentacles here, please, Spirit, for the DM to DF reading for Capricorns. The Eight of Pentacles to the Eight of Pentacles. Bruv. Don't even. With the Queen of Cups. I quite literally cannot believe that them two cards just came out together. Bro. You know what I feel like? I feel like Spirit is trying to tell us something here. I feel like there's a, like, the two of you are going to be learning together, growing together. I feel like the two of you are both willing to put in the work, put in the energy, put in the effort. We have the High Priestess again, the Six of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands. Like, I feel like the two of you are a gift to one another, and you're not going to see that until you see it. Tell us about the Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. Okay. We have the Knight of Cups, or the nine nine of Cups, and the Fool. I feel like this person feels very inclined to take a leap of faith, take a chance towards you. I feel like this is something that they know that they just should do. I feel like there is a part of them that may be telling them, oh, don't do this. And I feel like this, again, may be coming from their past, but this is something that they feel deep within their soul. We have the Six of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, and the High Priestess. Yet, I'm going to be honest here. They feel like, Capricorn, you are a gift to them. They feel like you are being guided, or like you are a gift to them, being guided back into their life here. We have the Devil and the Emperor here. Wow. I'm going to say this. This person has, like, they are very masculine. I'm going to say that. This person is a very masculine individual, and there is something here about the enticing energy between the two of you. Like, this person may want to start a family with you here, Capricorn. I'm just going to say that. Yeah, you're letting a lot of burdens are being released out of your life here with the connection of this relationship. We have the King of Swords once again. And the Strength card. And it's the confidence to let them go, right? And understand your truth and know what that means for you. We have the Three of Pentacles. Connection. More connection. And Knight of Swords. I feel like there may be conversation that ends up going through, and I feel like this is not necessarily having directly to do with the connection itself, but this having to do with an individual scale, because you may possibly be doing this too, it's like communication to others about what you're leaving behind, what you're letting go of, what you're no longer participating in. I feel like that's a part of what's happening here. And it's literally leveling you up. You're feeling guided to do so. The Hierophant, Judgment, Ace of Pentacles, because the two of you are needing to be freed of certain energies in order to fully be able to come together. And for a lot of you, it's groups that you're a part of, communities that you're a part of, family, jobs, things like that you're having to let go of. Jesus. Crazy, 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 my loves. Close this out, please, for Capricorn. Falling in love, be spontaneous, and friends to lovers with trust at the bottom of the deck. Y'all, I'm leaving this here. I hope you found this insightful and that it resonated. If it did or if it does, smash those like buttons for me. Leave your comments down below. Don't forget to make sure you are subscribed, and I'll speak to you in the next one.